Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the top 100 albums of 2024, the PowerPoint. I know all you guys are like, oh boy, I'm used to good editing. Well, on this channel, we have PowerPoints now, and yeah, and some snacks, some cranberry juice and some Cheerios, you know. So, with that being said, I listened to 103 albums this year. I missed out a couple. I didn't listen to I listened to the Doechii album, but I did not put it on here. With that being said, I'm gonna try to speed through this as fast as I can because there's a lot to dissect here. We're going to talk about the worst to best albums here. These didn't even make the list. Genre Sad Boy with Trippie Redd and MGK was laughable. I did not enjoy that entire album. I don't think there was anything good that came out of it. Out Your Body Music by Lil Skies was also garbage. Mac and Cheese 5 by French Montana. I actually did a video talking about French Montana a while back, I think like last year-ish, where people couldn't name 5 French Montana songs in downtown Detroit. With that being said, nobody knows nobody knows French Montana, bro. I couldn't even remember his name just now. With that being said, at number 100, we have YNW Melly's Young New Wave album. And I think that this might be a hot take. I don't actually hate this album. Is my thing saturated right now? Okay, it's not. We're good. I look like I'm in like the 90s or something. I don't know, or not the 90s, like the 20s, bro. Like this is like some James Cagney recording. YNW Melly, I don't like the album that much. I think there wasn't a lot that came out of it. Insano by Kid Cudi, I hated this album with a burning passion, and it just wasn't good, bro. At the end of the day, this album was not good. Didn't like it. Number 98 is The Chosen Ones with NLE Choppa, and I'm not gonna lie, I think NLE Choppa's voice has gotten very old to me over the time that he's been around. I think that this album itself is just very boring. It lacks a lot of excitement and creativity. Number 97 is Hood Poet by Polo G. Polo G's garbage, bro. Y'all was glazing this album like it was the craziest thing ever. Polo G's not good. He hasn't been good for a while. I mean, I liked 21 and I liked 33. I liked all the basic Polo G stuff for the most part, but this just is boring, bro. Polo G's boring. I'm sorry. 96, My Story Got Stories by Bruiser Wolf. This is not boring, but it's weird, and I mean, there might be a fan base for it, but I personally did not like this album. 95 is Daryl by ASAP Ferg. Massive disappointment. I was really excited to hear something ASAP Ferg had to drop. Just a horrible album, all in all, and I was really disappointed. I thought this cover was even cool, but it wasn't. It was not a good album. Same with another disappointment, bro. AG Club's Brody World, bro. AG Club is an incredible duo thingamabobber. They're normally great, but this just was not it. Number 93, we have Eternal Take 2, and y'all are like, oh, day one Eternal Take 2 follower, bro. I've always liked Eternal Take. You shouldn't, bro. This looks like a AI image. I'm pretty sure it is an AI image, and it's just bad, bro. I just don't like it. I don't know how you guys enjoyed this album so much. Number 92 is Slime Air 2 by Pierre Bourne, and oh my god, not by Pierre Bourne. Oh my god. Young Nudy, bro. Young Nudy dropped this album, and I was really disappointed because I love Young Nudy, don't get me wrong, but this was not it. Number 91 is Swag 6, and this is when we're getting to a little bit listenable, bro. I actually liked some of the Soulja Boy that came out this year, don't get me wrong, but there's just better albums. Sacred Heart 2 parentheses plus, too long of a name. I'm sorry, DC the Don, but DC the Don is kind of a weirder artist. I enjoyed some of the tracks on here, but he can be a little bit corny at times. Number 89, we have Life Sucks. Again, some of the songs on here are good, but this album is incredibly corny. Like, it's just like some of the topic matters on here. It almost lacks like a emotional intelligence despite being corny. You know, like a lot of corny people. No, I don't know. You know, I'm saying the word corny too much. I'm sorry. I'm kind of anti-glazing, but this is the bottom of the list. I promise I'll become an optimist by the end of this. 80 is The Death of Slim Shady, and some of you guys think this is the album of the year. Most likely people who don't like rap. And yeah, this is not good, bro. I'm sorry. There's some good songs on here. Houdini wasn't even that bad, I don't think. There's a couple alright songs. It's just like, I'm gonna use the word, bro. It's corny, bro. It's corny. I'm sorry. 11th Dimension, Ski Mask the Slump God. I was really disappointed to see that he came back and didn't like evolve with the times as much as I would have expected him to. He changed the beats and all that, but I think that his flows sounded a little bit worse. I liked his experimentation on here for the most part, though. When he was like singing and stuff like that, it wasn't that bad. 86, All Is Yellow with Cole Bennett. And again, this album is not bad. I think it was just kind of mediocre, and a lot of the songs on here didn't really have like a place, like they didn't fit properly as a cohesive album, really. Number 85, another massive disappointment. Little Sims dropped one of my least favorite albums this year. I just think it was so boring and soulless, and I just didn't enjoy it. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. You guys are gonna. Maybe some of you guys like Little Sims' new album. I love Little Sims, bro. I just did not like this project. Number 84, Rebirth by DC the Don. I don't know why the PowerPoint made it do this, but I don't like this album really that much. But it's okay. It's another thing where DC the Don experiments a lot. It sounds good for the most part, but the lyrics a lot of the time just aren't that good. Mundo by Bash for the World. I actually like Bash for the World. I just think it was a little bit mediocre. Worldwide Whack, I think, was actually a pretty good album. We're already at 82. I listen to a lot of stuff that I hear a lot of excitement for, so there's a lot of good music that I listened to this year. I think that this is one of the greatest years for hip-hop or music as a whole ever. With that being said, good album. I just didn't have it above some of the other stuff. We're at 82. 81 is Young Fellow from Michigan. This is actually my friend. His name is Lon, and I enjoyed the album, bro. What can I say? Check out his new BAM Radio stuff. I actually am on some of that. With that being said, 80 is Small Town Ghetto by Peasy. I think that this album had some pretty good songs on here, but again, it didn't have enough impact on me. Number 79 is Mario and Luigi by Babytron and Certified Trapper. Another case where it was good, but it just didn't have enough impact on me. 78, Raheem is Dead. Somebody shot him. I like it. I think that RX Poppy is a pretty good artist. He drops really consistently, but again, it just didn't have a massive impact on me. 77, Summertime Bush didn't have a massive impact on me. I'm sorry, Benny the Butcher. This is one of your more boring albums. Number 76 is 2093, and this is a hot take right here. I know a lot of people love Yeat. I personally actually enjoy Yeat. I like older Yeat. I've been listening to Yeat for I think 5 years now, or 3 years, something like that. It's been a really long time since I've first heard of Yeat, and it just wasn't as good as some of his other projects. 75 is True Story, Dragon Albino. I love Dragon Albino. It's kind of just because how good all these other albums are that it's this low. And we're going to get that a lot, because Ada Vista was also pretty nice. I'm really glad that he redid 315.20. Childish Gambino is always interesting. He has some more stuff on this list, though. Be prepared. This is going to make a lot of people mad. So, Matt Kami dropped this album, and I'm not a massive fan. I think I got a little bit... Maybe my ears are just deceiving me, and maybe I have the attention span of a goldfish, but I just didn't like it that much. I'm sorry. I could see the appeal, though. So, you could even put this in the top 50 or top 20. I wouldn't even be mad at you, but I personally just don't like it. Three-Man Weave. Okay, actually, swap this and Rich Haitian, bro. The other one. 71 is Personification by Maxo Cream. It's good. It's just a little bit boring. Lifestyle by Yeat. And this has some pretty good songs. It just didn't have a massive impact on me. Number 69 is The Force by LL Cool J. I cannot believe that we got a Cool J album this year. Very cool. Very nice. Very Demoir. I like it. That's all I can really say. Number 68, Michael and the Mighty Midnight Revival Songs for Sinners and Saints. That is a tongue twister, bro. And I really am upset that Mr. Killer Mike here made such a long name for such an alright album. I think that the album, for the most part, it has 7-ish or 8 songs, maybe even 9 songs. But I don't think that it was the most impressive album. I think that there's a good 3 songs on here that really stuck with me. And I actually enjoy the beat selection on here. And the whole gospel style was pretty cool. With that being said, though, I don't really have a higher than 68. Number 67, Vultures 2. Low key, bro. I'm so sorry that I put Matt Kami below Vultures 2. Or actually any of the Vultures, for that to be said, bro. I kind of made this list and I realized that I'm giving Vultures 2 way too much credit. I think that Kanye, even though Vultures 2 and 1 are really bad, I don't think it is as bad as a lot of people said it was. It still dropped this, though. I should definitely have dropped this a lot lower. Number 66 is Mr. Ski by Lil Tyler, and now's a good time to subscribe to the channel. Number 65 is Hella by 1999, Write the Future. And I actually had this in my top 10 at one point this year. I thought that this when this album first came out, it was really good. I believe it was the very, very beginning of the year. And yeah, I think it's all right. It's not that bad. Michelin Man. This is actually Black Sam. I think that he's pretty good. I like his voice on here a lot, and it's just good. Bro. It's a good album. Faith of a Mustard Seed by Mustard. It was pretty good. It was a little bit boring though. We did not need that 10-minute thank you track, bro. You're not DJ Khaled. Number 62 is Almighty So Too. Thankful for Chief Keef dropping this year, bro. Thanksgiving just came by. I think we should all thank Chief Keef for dropping this album. I think it was pretty good. Number 61 is Scarecrow by BLP Kosher. I was actually really surprised when I listened to this. I had really low expectations for some reason, but bringing it home for the Jews, bro. I'm Jewish a little bit. I'm pretty sure I'm Jewish. I think they said I was like 20% Ashkenazi Jewish or something like that. And that's my dog, bro. I love you, BLP Kosher. Vultures One. Probably should have this a lot lower. I'm not gonna lie to you, but some of the songs, if you really go track by track, a lot of the songs on here are not that bad. 59, Art of War by Talibando. D-Lo Curry at 58 by Bossman D-Lo. I think that this album was pretty solid. I think that we got some good things here. With that being said, moving on. 57, You Was Never Mine by Autumn. I love when Autumn drops stuff. However, I think this is one of his weaker albums. Honestly, one of his, probably like his bottom 5 albums of all time. But it was still pretty good. It was still very listenable. I like Autumn. Number 56 is Chronicles by Babytron. Babytron dropped a lot of songs on here. There was a couple misses, a couple hits. It's just Babytron, bro. He doesn't change his flow or like nothing like that, bro. Nothing changes with Babytron except for like some of the beats. And I think it's very listenable. I think it's just a pretty good album, pretty chill album. You could play this in the car. It's nice. Might Leave Later by J. Cole. And I don't know how I feel about this in his discography. A lot of the songs are not that bad, but I feel like the whole vibe of it is kind of like iffy. Like I don't like see this. I'm never like, this is awesome, dude. Like I would not see this album and think it was awesome. With that being said, number 54 we have Real Striker Music by Babyface E. Pretty good album. Number 53 we have The Party Never Ends. Pretty good album. I'm excited for the new Juice WRLD Deluxe album. I think it's gonna be pretty interesting. I used to be a pretty big Juice WRLD fan. Still kind of am. I enjoy some of his music still. And yeah, number 52 we have It's Us by Lil Yachty and the Concrete Boys. I think it was pretty good. We're probably not going to see anything else from them as a collective with Caribou, because Caribou's kind of fell out with a lot of them. I've seen them live though. They're pretty cool. Great artists. Moving on. Magic as Usual by Icy. You could read the name, bro. I'm not even gonna say that name, bro. I'm not gonna lie. But they have pretty good music. I'm not gonna lie. It's beautiful. It's majestic. Number 50 we have Memento Deluxe. I really like Junie, especially recently. I think he does great on songs. I like his style. The singing and the rapping is very, very smooth. Number 49 we have Solitary 2 by Autumn. This is a lot better in my opinion. There's some great gems on this track list. I'm getting tired, bro. Number 48, Everybody Can't Go. It was pretty good. Thank you, Benny the Butcher. Number 47, Pointy Heights. Thank you, Fushi. Pretty good. Number 46, Lavish Misery. Thank you, Harry Fraud and Ransom. This is a good album. Number 45, Head Rush. Thank you, Channel Trace. I'm pretty sure. Thank you very much. Great album. Thank you. 44, Forget Me Not by BFE the Pac-Man. One of the greatest Detroit albums this year. There was a lot of excitement behind it when it came out, as well as it was also a very good album. Number 43, we have Plan A by Lil Tecca. A lot of you guys might be upset that I had this low on the list, but I think that it's very incredible overall. I just think that there's better albums on here, as well as I don't think this is Lil Tecca's best album, and I think it's a little bit overhyped. With that being said, at 42, we have Love Lasts Forever. I was very impressed by Destroy Lonely here. Thank you very much. Number 41, we have Timeless by Kaytranada. And Kaytranada had a lot of great features on this feature list, and I think it was very good. Thank you. Number 40, we have Bando Stone by Childish Gambino. I'm sorry that it's a little bit low on this list. I don't really like Childish Gambino's album that much. I think that sometimes he can be a little bit corny. However, at the same time, Childish Gambino has some of the most artistic visions I've ever seen in my entire life, and I think that it's very beautiful. I like this album cover too. And number 39, Blue Lips. Incredible album. Okay, Blue Lips is good. I think that it was also very overrated. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think that Schoolboy Q is good. but I don't really think that this is the best album that he's put out. Number 38, Stabbed and Shot 2 by Benny the Butcher. Pretty good. I could swap that with Blue Lips, honestly. Number 37, Speak Now. I could also swap this. A lot of these are very swappable, but Speak Now has some great songs by Moneybagg Yo. Incredible job, Moneybagg Yo. Number 36 is Still Praying by Westside Gunn. Incredible album. Thank you. Number 35, Why Always Me by Coach Eyes. Very surprising album. I was very impressed by the flows on here. 34, Purple Hearts by Dame Dot. Incredible album. Thank you very much. Number 33, My Gift to You by Hard Rock. I think that he has a lot of potential in the future. Maybe he doesn't. I can't really tell. I think that for a beginning artist, this is a very artistic album cover, very artistic album. I liked it a lot. Very enjoyable. Thank you. Number 32, You Made Me a Star by Four Bats. I think you guys actually hit on Four Bats way too much. I like a lot of his songs. I think that this actually had some of the best tracks of the year on here, bro. My favorite R&B track actually came off of this. Debatably, I Hate to Be Alone was an incredible song. Number 31, The Crossroads by YB and Cordae. Good. I think that this had a lot of nice soul samples, nice soul features. Kanye was on here too, bro. I thought it was pretty interesting. For the most part, I don't think that Cordae's had a lot of growth over the years, though. It was a little bit disappointing in a way. Good though. I should have brought a drink for this video. I hope you guys have some cranberry juice right now. Maybe you're getting thirsty while watching this. You should drink something. Number 30, we have Bad Cameo with James Blake as well as Lil Yachty, and I was really impressed by their chemistry in a way. I think that this could have been more Lil Yachty style, though. You could definitely tell that they lean towards James Blake a lot more than Lil Yachty. With that being said, at number 29, we have Maybe Nirvana by Smino. Incredible album, in my opinion. It was a lot of older stuff, and I do have a little bit of disappointment with this because I thought it was going to be a lot more interesting, if that makes sense. I mean, oh no, it was very interesting. I thought it was going to be a lot more enjoyable. Let's put it like that, because it's a very experimental album, and it was just kind of weird. You know, it was a weird listen. Number 28, Doing It For Me by Larry June. Incredible album. Number 27, Perfect Fantasy by Earth Gang. Very underrated album. Number 26, Memoirs in Armor by Navy Blue. Very underrated album. Very thought-provoking album. Great. Number 25, Cash Kid, Creator Player. This has some of my favorite Detroit rap on here. I think this might be my favorite Detroit rap album of the year. I can't really remember. We'll see on the list, though. I love Cash Kid, though. Cash Kid's a great artist. Hopefully he does not go to jail. Number 24, Fun Toy by Sideshow. Very underrated artist. If you know this album, props to you, bro, because this was not very marketed. It wasn't like a massive album or anything like that, but I really enjoyed it, and I think it was very artistic, very beautiful album. Nice sounds. Number 23, 9 by Kenny Mason. More incredible music coming from Kenny Mason, bro. I love everything from Kenny Mason. He's higher up on this list again. Actually, he dropped multiple projects this year. 22 is Mixtape Pluto by Future. I think that after we got two other mixtapes by Pluto, two other albums by Future, I think that this made it a little bit less enjoyable because of the fact that I was futured out already. But I still think that this was a pretty good little thing going on here. I like the vibes of it. Ocean was a good song. South of France was a good song. There was a lot of great songs on here, bro. Teflon Don, anything, bro. Future's good, bro. I love Future. Number 21, The Kid That Did by Babyface Ray. Low-key swapped this and Pluto mixtape. Number 20, I Lay Down My Life For You. I'm not gonna say underrated album, but I think this album gets a lot of appreciation. I think it's deserved. I think it has some great sample flips on here. Overall, a great album. Oh, by the way, that's by this is I Lay Down My Life For You by JPEG Mafia. Great guy. Okay, I don't know about great guy, but you know, interesting, very interesting album. Number 19, we have Dark Times. This has Tufi on here. This has a lot of great stuff on here. Vince Staples really outdid himself. I'm a little bit tired, bro, so I'm sorry if I'm like a little bit, you know, because this is a one take video, bro. This is a one cut video. I'm not cutting nothing out. This is as raw as it gets. 18, we have One of One by Gunna. I think this is one of Gunna's best albums. Y'all label him as a snitch a lot, and I mean, Young Thug over Gunna, don't get me wrong, but I don't know. I think his situation was definitely unique. I actually don't have a very big opinion on that though, because I'm not getting political. So you know, I still listen to Gunna though. I separate the artist from the art. Number 17, we have Boldy James, and Conductor Williams, Across the Tracks. I think that I'm very thankful for Boldy James working with a lot of these producers. Very good. Number 16, we have Gemini by Lucky. I just love Lucky, bro. I've been listening to Lucky since I was like 13, 14, bro. It's been like 6 years of listening to Lucky. I've been on Lucky, bro. Y'all don't even know about it. I got put on by my time traveler friend named Jaden. At number 15, we have Take Care, Big X the Plug, incredible artist. Whoa, bro, I was actually really surprised. I want to actually give a moment, talk about how surprised I was. I did not expect a lot from this album. The the whole album was just so booming. He had so much emphasis on everything that he said, and the beat selection he was beautiful. Even some good storytelling on here, which I did not expect from Big X the Plug. Number 14 is American Dream by 21 Savage. We did not get a movie for this like we thought we were gonna, but 21 Savage is pretty good, bro. Congratulations. Number 13, we have The Brictionary by Bodie James. Another incredible album. It has a lot of massive, different beats from Bodie James on here. And him and Harry Fraud are a great combo, and they have great chemistry here. Harry Fraud has great production, and I really like this album. Number 12, we have We Still Don't Trust You. I think that this is a very overhated album. I actually really enjoyed it. With that being said, 11 is Born in the Wild by Tim's. Y'all need to stop sleeping on Tim's. That's all I gotta say, bro. That's all I gotta say. Number 10, we have Hard Stone Psycho. I'm not a big Don Toliver fan, but this album really surprised me. Congratulations, Don Toliver. You made it into the top 10 narrowly. Number 9, we have GNX. And I think that this album was great, but I think that compared to a lot of Kendrick's discography, it is his weakest project. And it was still really good. Don't get me wrong. But I don't think it is as hyped up as y'all make it out to be. I think there was definitely some weak points on here. We've seen the weakest Kendrick Lamar verses that we've ever seen. I actually really do not like the title track here. And yeah, I think it was a little bit overhyped. But it's still a good album. Still a great album. 8 is Angel Eyes by Kenny Mason. The amount of different music that Kenny Mason makes me a massive fan. I'm very excited to see where he goes in the future. Number 7, You Only Die Once, Freddie Gibbs. I was really upset that they took out Anniversary. It made me really upset. Come on, Freddie Gibbs, bring it back, dude. Bring back that. I wish you got the sample cleared. Incredible album here, though. The beat selection on here, the storytelling on here. It's just one of the Freddie Gibbs' best albums that he's ever worked on. Number 6, we have Shadowbox by Mavi. Another very, very underrated album. The amount of emotion that went into this, the production on here was so unbelievably beautiful. We love you, Mavi. We love you. I hope you're no longer depressed. King of the Mischievous South Volume 2 by Denzel Curry. Deluxe. Incredible album. I don't think there was any weak tracks on here. Almost perfect album. A lot of these top 10 albums are almost perfect, except for maybe Kendrick Lamar's GNX, and Don Toliver's album was had a couple misses. But number 4, Chromacopia. I like every single song on here. I think it's all very beautiful. Like Him's probably my song of the year. I think I already said that. Just a beautiful track, all in all. Great job by Tyler Creator. I think Sticky was overrated. That's it. Number 3, I have Penalty of Leadership by Bodie James. The Every time that Nicholas Craven and Bodie James get together, bro, Bodie James is such a great artist, probably one of my favorites from Detroit, as well as Nicholas Craven is my favorite producer of all time, most likely. I just love Nicholas Craven's music. With that being said, though, incredible beat selection, incredible flows, incredible style. Great job, Bodie James. Y'all gotta check this album out. Number 2, we have We Don't Trust You. This is it's obvious, bro. It started a massive movement. I don't really gotta say nothing else. I feel like if this is not in your top 10, you're wrong, or you just don't like Future. Number 1, we have Why Lawed by No Worries, which is Knowledge as well as Anderson .Paak. Incredible, beautiful. You're beautiful. You're smart. You're educated. You're genius. I'm DJ Khaled, bro. I'm DJ Khaled, and I love this album. I'm not DJ Khaled, but I do like this album a lot. I think that Anderson .Paak did an incredible job here, and I think that this is my album of the year. And the second I heard it, I was like, "This is the greatest thing I've ever heard, bro. It's got to be the greatest thing I've ever heard." And I didn't want to like it at first because this album cover, I'm so sick of boring black and white album covers. I was really very thankful that the album cover did not match a lot of the music. It was beautiful. It was just beautiful, bro, compared to this album cover, and it made the album cover actually stand out more, if that makes sense. Like I was like, well, it's not that bad actually. With that being said, though, that's my top 100 albums of the year. Thank you so much. I love you all very much. I'm conflicted, and I'm out. Peace. I'm gonna go drink some water now. You should do the same.